Alright, you know that episode is going to get overshadowed by the preview, but welcome to my review of Pokemon Journey 63, Challenge, the Pokemon Marine Athletics anyway. So, this episode starts with a marine race with everyone at the lab watching. Vaporeon does well in it, which Eevee is inspired by. Kaharu remembers the words about Eevee not evolving and not being sure what to evolve into. Kara asks Sakuragi if they can go meet Vaporeon, and it's trainer Kari in Lily Cove City. We meet up with Kari and Vaporeon, and Pokemon are off swimming with it. There's a kid marine race the next day after, so we decide to enter too. Ash is going to enter with Dracovish, go with Dugong, and Kaharu with Eevee. They get into some training. So something great about this episode is Dracovish and how it treads water. It's absolutely hilarious, and then just gives up swimming as well. It runs on the seafloor. It's honestly just wonderful to see it in general, as we haven't seen it since its capture. And while this isn't filler, this isn't an Ash-focused episode for him or his Pokemon, so seeing Dracovish in the training sequence is appreciated. We need this kind of stuff for Ash's Pokemon and Journeys more. That evening they talk with Kyrie about how he was inspired to evolve as Eevee, and this reminded me of Lana's Eevee as it loves the sea, but also the surfing Pikachu Puka from the original series. Becoming Vaporeon was just natural for them to do, really, and Kaharu doesn't want to be the one to decide Eevee's path for it, which is really nice. The race is off with Eevee showing a lot of prowess from her training. It all goes wrong as Dugong falls in love with some Gorbis and picks a fight with Huntail, which Eevee follows after. The boys finish the race, but realise Kaharu and the Pokemon aren't there. Huntail traps them by a rock and Vaporeon comes along to save the day. Dracovish's water gun tries to break the rock. Ash doesn't really know any of Dracovish's other moves, and asks if it can try a bite, and it unleashes a powerful fish friend. Eevee copycats Vaporeon's Hydro Pump and fights Huntail off. That evening, Kaharu is given a Water Stone and offers it to Eevee, asking if it wants to evolve, but leaving the window open to other evolutions if it wants to. It looks like it's about to take it, but declines. And remembering a lesson from, like, episode 11 or something like that, Kaharu says her mother told her, there's no need to rush to decide what you want to do. Alright, so I thought it was a pretty nice episode. Obviously this one is about Kaharu and Eevee's bond, and I thought it was done pretty well. They're exploring their options, and this was a pretty good look into how they'll show Eevee deciding exactly what it wants to do. I think it shows off some of Kaharu's maturity, and that's nice to see. Kaharu had pressure put on her to decide what she wants to do. She's not going to force her Pokemon to do that either, because she knows from experience it's not great, and that's good stuff. The set was solid, and as I mentioned, I really like the fact that Ash in particular has Dracovish along for this. You'd see him pull out Pokemon in other regions in random non-focused episodes, so they're finally living up to that standard a bit more. Kyrie is what I feel is going to be the archetype for the Eevee evolution trainers we'll get. A nice person who shares their experience and what the evolution meant to them with Kaharu and Eevee. By no means a great character, but a good one that serves the role just fine. So I don't think I have too much else to say. It was a good Hoenn episode since the region keeps on delivering, I guess. I don't know why Hoenn keeps on being great, but you know. Definitely think it's worth a watch as a Kaharu or a Dracovish fan, really.